Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Sharita, the behavior and literacy strategist. Just fixing the camera there, coming at you from the Morgan Unlimited Growth Institute, where you can find solutions for both your child's behavior and literacy challenges. Y'all, I'm having a very busy morning, but I had to talk to y'all about what just happened. I had to share a mom moment with y'all. I was struggling, y'all. I was very upset, okay? And I think a lot of y'all can relate, moms, right? I think a lot of y'all can relate. So I'm going to chit-chat with y'all while I prepare dinner. Because I plan to run in here and just go on and get dinner prepped and then jump into bed. Because I was up really late last night. Hubby is on vacation from work. And he works at night. So I've been up really late, hanging out. You know what I mean? Knowing I got to get up early. We both get up early. But he's okay with this nighttime schedule. And I'm not. Y'all, I'm struggling. So I was going to jump into bed before my next appointment. I have a action review coming up. I had to get my knife. I have an action review coming up, action plan review, and that's where I meet with moms in my program every month to discuss their child's progress over the last month, to take a look at their behavior and academic goals, see where there's progress, what has been mastered, any new challenges that have come up, so that we can stay on top of everything and continue to grow. I love to see growth each month. I love to see growth each day. I love him be like, yesterday I couldn't do this, but now I can. That's just my stilo. That's how I like to do life. So that's how I do the tutoring coaching program as well. A little bit about me. Like I said, my name is Sharita. I am the behavior and literacy strategist. I help kids improve both their behavior and literacy at the same time. I learned through my background as a mental health specialist and special education teacher. I learned that there was a link between acting out behaviors and becoming distracted, right? All the things associated with ADHD, all those behaviors. There's a link between that and illiteracy, difficulties with reading, difficulties with writing, difficulties with spelling, difficulty with doing the work, period. And I've seen kids do just about anything to get out of it. Get out of feeling like a failure because they can't read or write or spell or get the answer wrong. So that combined with a little bit of structure. I don't know why I'm looking like I don't cut onions every day, but that's exactly what's going on right now, y'all. My eyes. So that's when I learned to combine behavior modification, behavior growth strategies with literacy growth strategies, okay? So in my program, I have kids, my students are as young as 4 years old, all the way, that's the youngest, that I teach, all the way up until high school. So I have a 9th grader just coming in, okay? Whew. I'll open the window up. Excuse me, y'all, 1 second. Let me open this window because been cutting onions since I was a child. I'm over here struggling with the onions right now. Okay. So today I had a very maybe this is why. Today I had a mom moment where y'all felt so bad and I was about to cry and everything, y'all. Wake up in the morning and I want to talk to y'all about the topic for today is parenting ain't perfect. It's not. We need to stop thinking that we have to be perfect all the time and never make mistakes and then feeling like failures and then keeping that feeling all the time. There's a lot of moms running around with mom guilt who feel like they aren't doing enough and overcompensating and feel like failures all the time, every day. And sometimes it's nice when somebody just lets you know, hey sis, you're doing a good job. It happens. Stuff happens. It's okay. You know what I mean? So I'm being that person for myself today, and I hope to be that person for you today. Okay? So something so simple, y'all, but I was just going through it this morning. So we get Maya ready for school in the morning, which I told y'all before, I worked on her routine a lot so that she basically gets herself ready in the morning, okay? And it's her first year of school, and we're on our way to the school. We're driving there, and then all of a sudden I look and I see kids walking to school with their Halloween costumes on. And I'm like, what? You know, it totally slipped by my radar. I won't even say slipped my mind because I don't remember seeing anything about Halloween costumes today. And I felt so bad. You know what I mean? I felt like I should have known this. You know what I mean? And I didn't look at the calendar yesterday. And I just felt like the worst mother. I'm just letting y'all know that. And I was trying to keep it together. And my husband's talking to me and I'm so quiet. He want to know why I'm quiet. That's because I'm trying to keep it together, because I felt as soon as I saw that, I felt like I failed. I should have known. How's my baby going to school without her Halloween costume? I got her Halloween costume in advance. She is Moana. And she's got the little necklace with Tafiti's heart. And guess what? I'm Tafiti, okay? So we dressed up. Last year we dressed up as Little Red Riding Hood and Grandma. And we're the only ones, by the way, who dress up in my house. My husband, he ain't trying to do that. Right? He'll set us up with whatever we want to do, whatever, and he'll get stuff together, or he'll send us to a restaurant, or you know what I mean? But he ain't trying to dress up at all. That's not his thing. And then my oldest daughter, Jazzy, got the nerve to tell me, and one of my middle school students, they both said at the same time, talking about, I'm too grown for dressing up for Halloween. I'm like, what? Meanwhile, I'm 41 years old, y'all, and I love it, okay? So we go to, so anyway, back to the school scene. Walking in there, their teachers welcoming everybody to breakfast, and I just feel so awful. Because it looks to me like everybody is dressed up, that everybody knew except me, myself. And then I'm like, okay, no worry. Meanwhile, but I'm feeling so horrible and trying to hold back tears because I feel so bad. Maya is not even caring. She just like, oh, that's right. It's you know, we're supposed to bring our costumes today. And I'm trying to keep it together, and she's fine. But I told her, because we live pretty close, I said, sir, Mommy going to go home and get your costume. And luckily, I didn't have to rush off to work because I work from home, y'all. So I went and I got her costume. And then I went to the school, and I asked them if I can go, you know, with COVID and everything, they're like, you know, they're like, can I help you? You can't just walk up into school. So I'm sitting there with her costume in my hand, and I asked if I can, I said, I didn't want to ask, all right? And I was ready to fight if I needed to, but I had to keep myself together because, all right? Welcome if you're just joining. Talking about a moment, experience I had this morning, that was riddled with mom guilt, okay, just feeling bad, feeling like a failure and everything. And it was a small thing that made me feel that way. But sometimes moments in our kids' lives are so small, but we feel so awful about it. We feel so guilty. We feel like we messed up. So that is the moment this morning that we were on our way to school. Maya's dressed, she's clean, her hair looks cute. Got her stuff in her book bag, ready for the day, got snack, everything prepared. Except she looks like she's the only one walking around without a Halloween costume on. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how could I forget the Halloween costume? Or I didn't even know there was a Halloween costume. Did I not look at the calendar? What's going on? How come everybody knew except me? I'm just feeling like I really messed up. By the way, while I'm doing this, y'all, if you're just joining, I am cooking too at the same time. So I'm making stew beef with peppers, onions, and garlic, and brown rice. And since my kids go to school during the day, And now, since school started, they went back to school. I got a lot more time during the day, so homegirl be in here in the morning cooking. Okay. So anyway, so I get to school and I asked them, you know, I let them know. I said I want to put my my daughter's costume on. I didn't ask them if it was all right or whatever. I just told them I want to do it. And then they said, okay, let me go get her for you. Then they brought her, and then I asked for some privacy, and they let me use the bathroom in the office. So I go in there, and my hands are kind of like trembling a little bit because, like I said, I was having some feelings about not having it done already. And realizing at the school, she's supposed to be in there having breakfast. I'm in there fixing her costume. And then I said, okay, now you got everything. And then Maya says, where's the flower? And I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, all kind of cuss words in my head going off. Because I'm like, I forgot the flower. You know what I mean? But then I got myself together really quickly. And then I just said, oh, I'll bring it when I pick you up. And then she said, then I can wear it at home? I said, yes. She said, yay. And I said, let's zoom in on that moment. I was bugging. Maya was fine. She was fine. She was fine. She didn't even bug out when she saw that everybody had their costumes and she didn't bring her costume to school. She didn't. I just didn't want her to miss out. And she wasn't bugging when I forgot the flower. Inside, I'm bugging. I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm really messing up today. I'm feeling like a bad mother and everything. But then I had to get it together and just realize that no, this is not a big deal. And if I just look at this situation, we went to school. Maya didn't have her costume. Other kids did. I realized it. I went home, get her costume, went to school, put it on her. She looked so cute. She was happy. She walked out so everybody could see her costume, and they're like, oh, and she's all happy and everything. Moment like crisis averted. It was fine. On the inside, I was having this crisis. On the outside, it wasn't a big deal. And this is what we moms do all the time. We make things such a big deal. We feel like failures all the time. We feel like, and then we start overcompensating, right? But everything will work out fine. But if I tried my best, and I think I succeeded, y'all, to not make this a big deal in front of Maya, for her not to make a big deal too. Because if I'm like feeling all upset and worried and anxious about the fact that I forgot or that I didn't know that she needed a costume and I made that a big deal, then she will have too. That's my stuff. That's not her stuff at all. So I just said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And I got her costume. My husband is next to me, and he was like trying to be supportive and everything. And usually when we get in the house, he just goes there to go to sleep because he works at night, but he's on vacation now. But he stayed in the car, and we went right back to the school. He was there, so I didn't fall apart or whatever. He was supportive and everything, but really it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal, okay? And then she's going to be very happy later on when she comes home because I got her a wig too. She doesn't know it yet. Maya doesn't know it. But I got her a wig to go with her Moana costume. And she's going to have the flower in it. I did not bring that to school because I thought it'd be too much of a distraction. But she's fine. Parenting isn't perfect. It happens, y'all. Sometimes we forget things. Okay? Then I came home and looked, and my husband and Kevin was like, it's not on the calendar. It wasn't on the calendar. It probably came in her folder. Okay? And sometimes I don't because she has to get homework. Sometimes I don't check her folder. I don't check it every day. But sometimes I forget. You know what I mean? They have little notifications there. So that's probably where it came. So, solution for next time. Solution. Because I'm a very solution-focused person, right? What I'm going to do from now on, okay, to avoid this, prevent this from happening again, I'm going to put checking Maya's folder in the routine. She already knows when she comes home to take her shoes off, put them in the shoe organizer, go upstairs, use the bathroom, wash her hands, change her clothes, change into house clothes, put her clothes in the hamper. I got that routine down. Now I'm just going to add, give mommy your book, open your book bag and hand mommy your folder. Okay? Why am I doing it that way? Because I got enough things to remember. Okay? Honey, I got enough things to remember, okay? This is not I'm a mom, I'm a wife, run my business from home, I'm a teacher. Really, I'm a coach. That's why I say I'm not like, I have a background as a mental health specialist and background as a teacher, but I do things my own way, and I combine both. So when it all boils down to it, I'm a coach, okay? But I have that going on. I have the coaching going on. I have running a house. I have being mom. You know what I mean? And from what I talked about yesterday, what I've been talking to moms about in the consultations is, since we have such busy lives as moms, things can fall through the cracks. The more we have support and the more we teach our children to show up for their own, for things that involve them, the better. Okay? So back when Jazzy was a young kid, she's still a kid. The girl's taller than me now. Back when she was young, preschool, just starting school, I was doing everything. I was getting her clothes out, I was ironing her clothes, I was washing her up, I was brushing her teeth, I was getting her dressed, I was packing her lunch, I was running around, I was doing everything. She wasn't doing much of nothing. Okay? With Maya, I decided that we would teach her how to function independently at a young age. And when I tell you, it goes so smoothly in the morning, because at night she gets her own clothes out. Okay, I iron them. But and she asked me, could she do that? No, you may not. Okay? And sometimes when she gets her clothes out, like this morning with the socks, I decided that wasn't a big deal. But sometimes when she gets her clothes out with the socks might not match. You know, I would have chosen a different kind of pair of socks. But they ended up being okay. At first I said, Maya, and I'm like, you look nice when she put her little outfit together. And she loves to put her little outfits together. I said, but we might need to change those socks. Okay, because they're a little, I'm not sure if they match. Okay. And then she looked at me, she said, they match each other? like okay. They may not match with the outfit, but they match each other. But really, if you look at it, it was a kind of pink top and pink and white checkered socks. The pink was a little bright. But other than that, it was a good match. It worked out. You know what I mean? She got her own little stilo. But she's learning that at a young age. And I learned that when we allow our children to be independent in certain aspects of their lives, but of course we still guide them, we still oversee everything. Certain things, they grow in different areas. You know what I mean? And they care about it more. So she takes pretty good care of her clothes. She don't just take them off and throw them on the floor, you know. And she knows how to put her clothes up, that we put them on a hanger in the closet where they're supposed to be, because she's picking out her own clothes. So I'm really big on that aspect of functioning independently. But even if you do all of that, moms, you still may have days where things don't go exactly the way you want them to. And when you feel like falling apart, you feel like a failure, you feel like, know that I understand. And that is just a normal part of being a mom. That means that you love your children and you want the best for them, and you're a hardworking mom. You're a present mom. You're there. Sometimes you can't be everywhere at the same time. Sometimes some things fall through the cracks. But how you feel about it shows how much you love your children. And then at the end, there's always a way to grow from that. You know what I mean? And there's always a way to improve your system, your home system, so that it runs by itself and it's not an extra thing on your plate. It's just something else that's getting done in your world, and you're delegated, you've gotten help, but it's not your plate is being weighed down. A plate that's weighed down plus mom guilt, that's a lot. All right, that's a lot. So I just wanted to share with y'all that I have moments too. I've grown a lot as a mom, okay, but I have moments too where I'm just, things get really tough for me as a mom. And then there's the bounce back. Let me make sure I put this on here. So let me just add these peppers in here and mix this all together. Y'all remembering when I made curry goat? And my husband is Jamaican. Okay, he is. I had to turn that rice down for a second. His family was born in Kingston. He's born in New Jersey, United States, but he's Jamaican. So I learned how to make the curry goat, and I'm serious about it, y'all. I'm serious about it. Okay, and I was making it, and I mixed it all together, and my nails were light colored. Man, my nails turned green. They were green, okay? I was so bad. There's nothing I could do to wash the curry seasoning out of my nails. I did everything possible to wash that seasoning out of there after I mixed everything together. So I learned a valuable lesson that time, y'all. A valuable lesson. So yeah, there's mishaps that happen all the time. Even when you're trying to cook, you have a mishap. It's this ain't go the way I want it to go. This ain't go the way I wanted it to go. I meant for it to happen this way. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't turning out like that, right? So if mishaps happen in life, how are they not going to happen in parenting? Actually, so let's be realistic here. How are they not going to happen in parenting? Oh, I forgot this. Of course they're going to happen. Oh, I think I did put a little bit of that. Of course they're going to happen. This is life. This is real life. This is what happens, y'all. So it's not perfect, but it's a growth journey. Just like when you start working with your children from home to improve behavior, literacy, academics overall, have the best school year they ever had. That is a growth journey, y'all. That's a growth process. There's going to be some mistakes, some bumps along the road. Things going to, at one time, look like they're not working. Sometimes you're going to feel like a failure, but don't do that alone. Don't do that alone. I'm talking to y'all right now. It's not just, I need support too. You know what I'm saying? And talking about it out loud helps me out. My husband being right there, that helped me out. Don't do this journey, mom journey, alone. Don't do it. And don't be in have an experience where you are, having a couple of moments by yourself and you're feeling like a bad mother and you feel like a failure and you are becoming irrational in your thoughts because of how you feel, and it becomes this huge thing and you're by yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that. Just talk to somebody, get it out, get your thoughts together, find a solution, keep it moving, get some self-care in there too, okay? Make sure you're having your self-care, all right? Get all that in there, and then just keep it moving, and then it's another day. It's a beautiful day. And when Maya come home, when I pick her up and she runs to me, happy to see me, give me that big hug and kiss, this is not even going to matter. When she put that wig on tonight and that flower in her hair, you know what I mean? Get to hang out with her costume a little bit before Halloween. This moment's not going to matter. And when your girl put on her Tafiti costume, okay? It's Tafiti, but it's after she got her heart back. So I got a green dress, like a maxi dress, and then a green wrap to go with it, and a green wig, okay, curly wig, okay, and I got some makeup, honey. I'm going to be looking cute. And when she has me dressed up and she's standing next to me as Moana and we are taking pictures, this moment is not going to matter at all. It's not going to matter what happened this morning, okay? So just remember that. Remember the good moments. Know that you're an excellent mom. You're doing a great job. You just had a moment, okay? Get it together, right? All right, I'm going to put this in the fridge so it can marinate for a little bit. I probably put it on before my first action plan, my appointment for today. Then I have 2 video consultations, meeting with 2 kids. And then it's time to get to work. My students, you better be ready, be prepared, show up, log in a few minutes early, 15 minutes early is on time, okay? And make sure you have your prepared, you have your pencil, you have your pens, your notebook, and use the bathroom, because you ain't doing it when we get started. From between that hour, from this time and this time, it's my time, and it's on. All right. All right, love y'all. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. The rice is almost done, and then I'm gonna get myself together for my day and relax a little bit. Maybe I'll make myself some tea to finish this. Thank you for letting me share with y'all and watching. Love y'all so much. For more information on my tutoring and coaching program, the Unlimited Growth Tutoring and Coaching Program, go to growthinstitute.mykajabi.com. That's GROWTH, because that's what we focus on here, honey. Institute.mykajabi.com. You want your child to read on grade level. They've been reading grades below where they should have for years. They've never mastered their sight words, writing their letters backwards, okay? Don't know where a period is at the end of the sentence. Reading comprehension, all those things. And then if you want your child to learn math word problems, how to read, understand, solve, and create math word problems, holla at your girl, okay? Because I love to teach and I love to challenge your children. I have very high expectations, y'all. I love my kids and they love me. My students, I love them, they love me. But I have high expectations, okay? We get it in. So you can either go to my website or you can send me a direct message. We could chat and you can book a free consultation from there as well, all right? Believe in yourself, believe in your child, honey, and always remember that growth is unlimited. Peace, y'all.